Okay, people. I need some gift ideas for Mother's Day, and I need them now.
You need gift ideas?
Do you know how hard it is to shop for a woman who has her own parking space at Neiman's? Spencer, what are you getting your mom?
The same thing I gotten her every year since I was a kid. A big box of chocolates. Hey, nothing says thanks for popping me out of the chute like 5 pounds of sugar and fat.
You get her the same thing every year? That is so cute.
I get my mom the same thing every year, too. 48 hours of my time.
That's just cheap.
No, see, my mom thinks that Mother's Day should be celebrated for as long as she was in labor. So we hang out here all weekend, give each other facials, watch the Law and Order marathon. My mama love her some Esopatha Murkison.
Oh, that does sound like fun. Wish we did things like that, but my mom's not exactly the hangout type.
Well, maybe you should try your own mother-daughter weekend. But remember, just because she gave birth to you doesn't mean you have to clip her toenails.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, Mom, I want to talk to you about Mother's Day.
Oh, goody. Is my gift bigger than a bread box or bigger than the teardrop diamond pendant in this month's Tiffany catalog, page 12?
Actually, I was thinking this year we could skip the gift and spend the weekend here together, just us girls. We could play Scrabble, do each other's hair. You could even leave yours here the night before so I could get a head start.
If you're that determined to be bored stiff, why don't we invite your great Aunt Helen to join us? She has so many uplifting tales to tell about how she was the first black meter maid in Carson City, Nevada.
Well, don't you want to spend quality time together like Mona and Phyllis?
Dear, their idea of quality is watching Hollywood squares in 100% cotton underwear and fighting over a can of Pringles.
Well, we don't have to do that. I just think it would be really nice to explore our relationship.
Tell you what, leave the weekend to me, and we'll do everything Mona and that woman do. Minus the saturated fat and drawstring pants.
Goodbye, Mother.
Bye, baby. Phyllis, what is that monstrosity? And I don't mean that riot of polyester and lint you call an outfit.
It's a cuckoo clock. I got it from Mona at a garage sale.
In other words, junk.
You found a home, why shouldn't it?
So basically, trash is the best you can do for your daughter. I just gave Dee Dee a state-of-the-art pager / digital camera / doesn't this make your gift look pathetic / why do you even bother getting up in the morning, ?
Somebody's been in the Pringles.
I just took out the broken ones.
Don't lie to me with mesquite barbecue on your breath.
Hey!
I need to borrow your suitcase. I'm flying to New York tonight, and I really don't want to pack my drawers in a grocery bag.
What happened to the suitcase I gave you for Christmas?
It wasn't really me, but the DVD player I exchanged it for was.
So what are you going to New York for, baby?
You guys inspired me, so I'm surprising my mom by delivering her chocolates in person. That way, her treat will be twice as sweet.
Spencer Williams, you are the most thoughtful young man. Why you and Mona can't get it together, I will
Ma
never...
heel! All right, here you go. Have a nice trip. Now go before she starts talking about how pretty our babies will be.
I'll work on her.
Hey, Dee-Dee's.
Hey. Oh, Puddin' Pop, we have a favor to ask you.
Sorry, we don't have any virgin blood. You'll just have to age like the rest of us.
Mona, would you mind keeping an eye on my apartment? Mom and I are going out of town for the weekend.
Yes, we're off to Spa de Soleil for a mother-daughter bonding session and deep tissue massages. For those of you who've forgotten, that's when someone touches your body.
How would you like a deep tissue massage with the heel of my shoe?
Here's where we're staying. And if you start saving now, maybe you can go one day. Really. I mean, one day.
Mother! See you Monday.
Bye.
Did you see that? Woman trying to rub her ritzy vacation in my face. You know, it doesn't matter how much you pay. You can knock loofah off ugly.
Wow, they have 2 people massage you at the same time. 3 if you're really tense. Wow, I bet that feels good. But I'd rather spend the weekend here with you, not there, with strange people touching me. Ooh. So, I'll just go heat up the hot comb.
What a waste of money. If I wanted a seaweed wrap, I'd just go to the beach and roll around naked in the sand.
I love the smell of apricot lotion in the early evening. Smells like money.
Somebody's getting their party on.
They need to turn their party off. Yoo-hoo, neighbor. Could you keep it down a bit? Hello? Silence is golden, especially at $500 a night. Hey, you! Where the hell do you think you are? Sears? What kind of hood rat are you?
Oh. Hello. How you like me now?
That was really them? There's not enough wine in Sonoma to get me through this weekend. What are you doing here?
Somebody dropped off a brochure and it looked like fun. Besides, my visa can buy as much pampering crap as yours.
I can't believe they put us right next to each other.
Yeah, we can leave the door open and make it one big suite.
Dee Dee, can I talk to you?
Hey, we can raid your minibar.
Hold that word, please.
I will not have
I will not be able to
No.
See you later.
Yeah, good night.
Oh, I feel just like Oprah. All I need is $1 billion and Maya Angelou's blessing.
Dee Dee, why aren't you and your mom doing any treatments together?
She really likes her private sessions, and the oxygen tanks are only made for one person. I guess we could both squeeze in, but this weekend's about celebrating my leaving the womb, not trying to jam myself back up in there.
Well, pull up a spa jockey and relax.
You won't regret it. I never knew my toes could make me so happy. Ooh, except for that one night with Malcolm Hastings. That man gave me multiple footgasms.
Oh, yeah. He's a toe sucker you used to call Malcolm Sex. Saxophone player, right?
Mm-hmm, and he could kiss.
You know, playing saxophone must be like doing push-ups with your lips or something. Just...
I just love your relationship. The last time my mother and I talked about sex, I asked her what a period was.
Well, you can talk to me about anything.
I couldn't do that. You're somebody's mother.
Oh, please. We are all women here.
Well, Neil and I are having a little problem.
And? Oh, come on. If I can handle Mona's Simon Cowell fantasy, I can handle anything. Hit me.
We only have sex when I initiate it. I mean, it's still 5 or 6 times a week, but sometimes a girl likes to be asked.
Well, that is a simple case of supply and demand.
I don't get it.
You are supplying too much. Cut the supply, trust me.
The demand will follow.
Ma, how come you never gave me that advice?
You need a steady man first. Otherwise, it's like giving a broke person tips on the stock market.
Thanks for letting me hang out. That pedicure was awesome.
I know. I think my feet need a cigarette. See ya.
Bye.
Dee Dee, Mother's got 5 words of wisdom for you. Always pick the German masseuse. They hate Americans and they take it out on your calves.
Well, I'm glad you and your calves had a good time.
Something wrong, Sugar Plum?
We haven't done a single thing together since we checked in.
Fine. What do you want to do?
How about a little girl talk?
Okay, that'll be nice. So, girl, talk.
Okay, well, Neil, you remember him? Well, he never initiates sex.
You know they have the most delicious lobster bisque at the spa. They use baby lobster so there's not a trace of fat.
I'm trying to have a conversation here.
No, you're trying to shock me.
Because I want to talk about sex? Does my talking about sex bother you? You realize I'm going to keep saying the word sex until you answer me. So, sex. Won't sex stop talking about sex, sex, sex?
What has gotten into you? It's that bohemian half-sister of yours again.
Actually, I've been talking to Phyllis, and she gave me some great advice.
Phyllis! I am the mother who could pass for your older sister. You're supposed to ask for advice?
But you never want to talk about what I want to talk about. I wish you were more like Phyllis.
There's never a tape recorder when you need one.
I better go do my big sister thing.
You! How dare you stick a big snout where it's not welcome? And who the hell unlocked that door?
What are you talking about?
I will not allow you to steal my daughter. I mean, who are you to give my Dee Dee advice?
Oh, please. The only reason you and Dee Dee are having problems is because you don't listen to her.
How would you know?
Because your daughter talks to me. You know, you need to do less shopping and more communicating. I mean, giving gifts is not the same thing as giving love.
Well, giving advice that no one wants is the same as giving nothing.
It's just that seeing your relationship with your mother up close made me realize that there is something missing from mine.
Dee Dee, every mother is flawed. I mean, Phyllis, the woman who looks so perfect to you now, she logs on to singles chat rooms pretending to be me. You want that?
I want my mom to be more like a friend.
Well, it's taken years for me and my mom to get to where we are. I mean, she still tries to read my diary. Only now she respects my privacy enough to wait until I'm not home.
Who's kidding who? My mother and I are never going to be close.
Oh, you might. You should start by finding the good in what you have and then build from there.
I guess.
Ladies, would you like to take a look at our wine list?
Oh, they're all grapes. Just bring me half a carafe and a straw.
Mona, we'll take a bottle of your Chateau Latour 1990.
Excellent choice.
Hold up. I don't know if I want that.
Trust me, the aroma is rich and penetrating without being too profound.
Uh-huh. And how do you know this?
A little something I picked up when my mom took me to the French wine country.
But will it get me drunk?
Without the hangover.
You sure?
Have you seen my mother drunk?
Yeah.
Have you seen my mother hungover?
Bring me the Chateau Le Blah Blah.
Good morning, honey. I know it's evening, but work with me. Here we go again. Good morning, honey. You're the one who knew me well. Might as well get used to you hanging around. Good morning, honey. Sit down.
You are drunk.
Wait. There's something I want you to know. I want the record to reflect. I spoil my daughter because she deserves the best. But I realize tonight why I always tell you you're nothing.
Because you're afraid you'll never be as close to Dee Dee as I am to Mona.
No, because I'm afraid I will never be as close to Dee Dee as you are to Mona.
If I'm gonna listen to this, I need a little liquid hearing aid. Oh, bartender,
I ordered a mojito. Is that a mojito?
let me taste.
Yup. Mojito.
Can I tell you a secret?
That's not your real hair.
Of course it is. I paid full price for an Asian silky. But that's not my secret. This is my secret. Once, right after we were married, Charles called out your name in bed.
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
That's damn humiliating.
Oh, you should have seen him try to get out of that one.
He got you a single red rose.
How'd you know that?
Please, the man has had the same moves since puberty.
How do you know when a marriage is over?
You are asking the wrong person. You had been married for years. You already had Dee Dee. I was still waiting for him to come home to me. How deluded was I?
Don't be so hard on yourself. Relationships are tough. No matter how much we do, it's never enough. Wanna know something else?
What?
Never enough.
Now, can I tell you a secret?
What?
The only reason I came to this spa was so I could show you I could give my daughter all the incredible things you give yours.
Oh, you can't. That is so sweet you tried.
Oh, listen.
It's raining, it's pouring. My love life is boring me too. After all these years,
No sunshine, no moonlight, no stardust, no sign of romance. We don't stand a chance.
I've always dreamt that I would find the perfect lover.
But he turned out to be like every other man I love. Raining, raining, pouring, pouring. There's nothing left for us here. And we won't waste another
If you had enough, don't put up with this stuff. Don't charge you away.
Oh my God.
Get your bill, get your check, pay your bill. You can do it.
We gotta get them out of here.
And admit we know them? It's bad enough we're the only black people staying here.
Shout it out. Enough is enough. Is enough.
Is enough.
No. Enough is enough. Is enough. I can't go. Enough is enough. Is enough. Is enough. Is enough. Is enough. Is enough.
Come on, Mom. It's time to go.
I'm coming. I didn't move an inch, did I?
Lolo!
Oh my God, there are two of them.
But you don't seem hungover.
Honeysuckle, it takes more than a half a dozen mojitos to knock this gal off her stilettos. Guess what time went on, did we?
Mom?
Yes.
What are these dollar bills in the room?
Tips. My version of Jenny from the Block broke down the house. Didn't it feel?
You know all those mean things I said to you in the past? Meant every one of them.
Just for fun, I'm gonna buy a really greasy breakfast and take the curviest road home I can find.
We should get going too.
Actually, little D, I thought we could have that chat about Neil now.
Really?
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. How when the two of you act as man and woman.
Mom, it's okay.
I'm trying to bond.
And it's obvious you're uncomfortable. We don't have to force it.
Oh, thank God.
Look, you don't have to try to be something you're not.
But I want to be the mother you want me to be.
Well, maybe it's time I start appreciating the mother I've got. The one who exposed me to fine art, fine wine, gave me an incredible sense of style.
Well, I can't take all the credit for that. Okay, I can.
I mean, who needs a girlfriend mother when you can have a fabulous mother?
And I have a fabulous daughter.
Happy Mother's Day.
No. What do you say we get a farewell facial together?
I'd like that. And while they're exfoliating us, I'll tell you how I lost my virginity. And then you can tell me.
Can we stop at the bar on the way to the spa? Just one mojito.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Mona, kindly explain the meaning of that email you sent out.
Well, it's very simple. If you want great riches to come to you, you'll send it out to 50 of your closest friends.
Not that email. The one about not wanting to celebrate your birthday tomorrow.
How come I haven't heard anything about this?
Well, I sent it to you too, Ma. Don't you read your emails?
Not since my patient with the multiple personalities got a hold of my address. And Marilyn, the sneaky one, keeps bitching to me about the others.
Mona, what do you have against your birthday?
Gee, maybe the fact that every time I celebrate it, it's a disaster.
Oh, please, stop exaggerating.
Oh, age 6, birthday cake falls in my crotch. Age 8, mistaken for a boy by the clown. Age 14, egg salad sandwiches, 96-degree heat. Age 25, see age 6.
You make a compelling argument, but that doesn't mean that this year can't be different.
That's right. This year will be different because I'm celebrating my birthday exactly how I want to, alone in quiet reflection. I'm not kidding. What I really want is no gifts, no party, no nothing. Agreed?
Agreed.
Good. Tomorrow's already looking up. Let's go.
But listen, Mona, if it makes you feel any better, that clown thought I was a boy, too.
Really? Oh.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Thanks for the ride. The garage swears they will be done with my car by Friday.
Have they figured out what the problem is?
Oh, yes. The mechanic narrowed it down to the car being a piece of crap. So I know it's out of your way, so I appreciate it.
Hey, what's an extra 25 minutes when I can help out my sister?
Aw, that's sweet. Lost the coin towards the fillers again?
Third time this week. Hey, did you get your gift from Mona yet?
Sure did. A big box of nothing. Just like she asked.
Did you get Mona anything for her birthday?
I give her a gift every day. I refrain from telling her what I think of her wardrobe. Believe me, it's killing me softly.
Okay, guys, I know Mona said no gifts, but if there's one thing I know about Mona, it's that she doesn't know what she's talking about. So, tomorrow, we are all going shopping. I know the perfect store.
She was pretty clear in that email.
And you believe every email you get?
Not me, sister. I wasted $29.95 on the mail maximizer. Huge results? Hardly.
Happy birthday, baby.
Ah, Phyllis, on your knees in front of another closed door. Well, you know what they say. When one door closes, another one, maybe not in your case.
I can tell by your swollen hooves your pregnancy is coming along nicely.
Jealous, are we? I've got a bun in my oven, and you can't even find someone to light your pilot.
Hold up, Mommy Oldest. Do you happen to know why that mini-man Charles won't return my calls?
Because he has caller ID?
Look, I want him to help me buy Mona a car. How did you get him to buy Dee Dee's?
I'm afraid you can't use the method I used.
Well, then I'm just gonna have to give him a little FaceTime. If the mountain won't come to Muhammad, then Muhammad will go to the mountain. And the mountain ain't gonna like it.
I knew you guys couldn't keep away. Oh, yes, this is Mona Thorne. Well, I never really thought much about my long-distance service. Sure, I got time. No, I'm not kidding. Could you tell me more about the Connections Plus plan? Maybe I'll treat myself. After all, it is my birthday. Yes, it is. Well, of course I have better things to do than talk to a telemarketer. No, don't go. I was just kidding. Tell me more about the near, far, wherever you are plan. Hello? Hello?
Whoa, $150 for a glass horse with an icicle on his head?
It's a unicorn.
Oh, $150 for a unicorn with an icicle on his head?
Put it down, walk away, and stay there.
Yeah, Spencer, show some class. Dee Dee was thoughtful enough to bring us to this pretentious boutique of unusable crap-a-duty.
Haven't you ever heard of birthday karma? You give a nice gift, and then the karma gods reward whoever's birthday comes next, i.e. mine in 3 days and 3 hours.
Hi, I'm Casey. Let me know if I can help you with anything. By the by, if you're looking for a novel gift, we just got in some darling Guatemalan teapots.
Oh, Dee Dee, buy me a Guatemalan teapot, por favor.
Dee Dee? Dee Dee Thorne?
Mm-hmm.
They talked about you in training. You are a legend here at Gittleson's.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true.
Law student, impeccable taste, can't resist the impulse buy. Forget I mentioned that last part. Now, we just got these in from Austria. Very shiny.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, and it would go so well with your eyes.
Actually, I'm looking for something for my sister. But maybe she let me borrow it. Nah, that's not fair to her. I should buy this for myself.
How I love tiaras. You know, wearing one got me out of Little League.
Excuse me. Well. If it isn't Mr. Too Good to return my calls.
Phyllis, I've been meaning to call you back.
Well, apparently meaning doesn't translate into doing.
Listen, I'm on my way to a meeting.
This won't take long. Look, Mona needs a new car, and you know what you're gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna pony up half. That's what you're gonna do.
Whoa, back it on up a second. I'm not doing anything because you say I should.
FYI, people, this is my ex-husband.
Phyllis, I have a meeting.
You certainly do. And we're going straight to old business.
Hi, come on in.
Well, thank you, Kit Kat.
It is so great to see you.
Are you being held against your will? Should I press my panic button?
Why? Would someone come? Would they bring a cake?
Oh, stop it. You're behaving like a mixed breed.
What's Coco doing on a leash?
Oh, since I'm pregnant, I can't carry her anymore, but she refuses to accept that.
So, did you come by to wish me a happy birthday?
Of course. Happy birthday, Peanut Butter Cup.
You had no idea, did you?
Not the foggiest. I'm sorry, it's this pregnancy brain. Normally, I'd remember.
You never remember.
True, but this year I'm blaming it on the pregnancy. Anyway, Dewdrop, have you seen Dee Dee?
Huh. You know, I could have sworn we were just talking about you not remembering my birthday, and you kind of just brushed by it. You do that a lot. You know, I'm sick of people making a big deal about birthdays and then never bothering to follow through. I mean, what? Nobody cares? How long have you been alone in this apartment? Maybe you need some company. I mean, Coco can stay. Coco's a great listener. Oh, dear Lord. She's gone. My precious is gone. She probably just ran down the hall. Oh, this would be such a perfect time for a sedative. Damn my fertility. Coco.
What a depressing room. I'm so glad I got Dee Dee her own washer dryer.
Dee Dee has her own washer dryer. Coco. Oh. Oh, Coco. There she is.
Coco, I have a brisket biscuit in my purse. Come here, sweetheart. You're such a good girl. Come to mama. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, now, let's talk about your verbal assault on a defenseless pregnant woman. Oh my God, it's an earthquake!
And Mona has this crazy idea that her birthday is always a disaster, and a new car will prove that good things can happen, even...
It's the big one! It's the big one! We're trapped! We're trapped! Drop and roll! Duck and cover! I'll get on top of you!
Is it over? Please say it's over. You all right?
I'm fine. Let's go.
Gladly.
Oh. There's something blocking the door. It must be the candy machine.
Now, why would Charles put a candy machine in a building this small? I guess we're all stuck here for a while.
Just Coco, you, and me. What are we gonna do? Nobody knows we're down here.
Potato cake. There's so many people that can't live without me. They'll find us soon. If not my family, my sales team in Neiman's.
Let's eat. Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna eat a brisket biscuit.
I know you and your mother have seen some lean times. Oh. But no, dear. I've got fruit, pate, pickles, fried olives, McNuggets. A pregnant diva's always prepared.
I think it stopped. Is everybody all right?
Yeah. Man up, Spence. It's over.
Wow. That was my first big quake. We don't have those in New York. Just blizzards and muggers. I miss it.
It's all right, Spencer. Let's go.
Do you still want the bracelet?
How can you think about jewelry at a time like this? I've got to find out if my family's okay. Charge it to my account. Now, would you please open this gate?
It doesn't seem to be working.
Well, there's got to be a manual override, so why don't you find it and we'll be on our merry.
I'm sorry, I missed that day of training. I had to get Nellie Furtado tickets.
Oh my gosh, I love Nellie Furtado. Was it great?
Oh, great does not begin to describe Nellie Furtado.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, because now we're trapped in this bougie hellhole.
Pipe down, ladies. Now, why don't you girls try and get that door open, and I'm gonna call for help. And if my sister spends her whole birthday alone, even though that's what she claims she wants, it'll be on your head, Casey.
Oh. I swear he was a man when we came in here.
Nothing working, nothing moving. We're stuck.
Would you relax? You've already talked to Dee Dee, Mona, and the Jolly Ball Giant. They're safe. Don't be such an antsy little man.
We gotta get out of here. We're running out of air.
Sit down. Sit. Come on. This always works with my patients. Now, I want you to close your eyes and breathe deeply. visualize a peaceful scene.
So you're not here?
Do you want help or not? Now, it's a warm and sunny day. Birds are singing. And you're driving down the coast with Mona in her brand new car.
How can you be so calm?
I found a stretch mark this morning. God is not going to punish me twice in one day.
Well, I'm ready for a break in the excitement. Big earthquake on my birthday. Now I'm trapped in the laundry room with my stepmother.
It sounds so Cinderella-ish, as if I favor one daughter over the other. Isn't there anything else you can call me?
Well, I guess I could call you a tall lady who married my father.
Or I could call you Odd Plate at Thanksgiving.
I got a good one. How about Mona?
No, I don't like that.
Do you even realize you have never called me by my name?
What do you mean, Ginger Snap?
That, right there. I've been every variation of cookie, candy, insect, and squash known to man. But never Mona.
I wasn't aware of that, Butternut.
Hey,
Oh, I actually fell asleep.
I know. You still drool. So you feel better?
Yes, thank you. How long have we been stuck in this hot box anyway? 4 hours?
20 minutes.
Feels longer.
Like our marriage. 722 days of hell.
We did have one good day.
The day I signed the divorce papers?
Actually, I was talking about the day that Mona was born. It was an amazing day. She was so beautiful.
Still is.
What were we thinking having a kid so young? I remember the day at the hospital. You were pushing, I was panicking.
Yeah, as usual, I was doing all the work. You were taking all the credit.
You never let anything go.
No. So why won't you help buy Mona a car?
I will.
You what?
It's only fair. Dee Dee got one out of me. Mona should too.
So I finally wore you down.
The only thing that you've worn down is my will to live. Phyllis, I've never had a problem taking care of our daughter. You just never let me do the big things for Mona. So why the change of heart?
Did you know that Mona hates her birthday? Our daughter hates the day she was born, Charles. So, who's supposed to dig her up out of that funk? Us, her parents. But we gotta do something big, and we've got to do it together.
I hear you. So the next time Mona needs something, just ask. But know that I won't be responding to your demands. I didn't on our wedding night, and I won't now.
Okay, Charles, but unlike our wedding night, I'm leaving this elevator satisfied.
And then there was this time, and this was wonderful. A bunch of us took a balloon ride over Sonoma and then had a fabulous champagne brunch.
Wow. If my birthdays were like that, I wouldn't hate them so much. Which is probably why I got a little testy with you earlier. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. I promise I'll remember your birthday next year. Sweetie, if you put all your hope into one day, you're bound to be disappointed. Why not celebrate every day?
Never thought about it that way.
And the bonus is, if you don't make a big deal about your birthday, no one can keep track of your age.
How old are you anyway?
I'll never tell. They'll have to cut me open and count the rings. Here's to staying 35 forever.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, I think someone just wished you a happy birthday.
You felt a baby kick?
For the first time. Go ahead, feel.
I felt something.
I think the baby likes you. Go ahead, feel again.
Oh, that is amazing.
Actually, that was me burping.
Oh.
Hello, anyone in there?
Yes, we're here, we're here.
We'll have you out in a minute.
Yes.
Well, I guess the picnic is over, Mona.
Or just starting.
Whee!
I gotta say, it is nice to be with everybody on my birthday.
Oh, see, Mona, even Mother Nature couldn't let you be alone.
And I won't let you be without an awesome gift.
Wow, this is beautiful. I can't believe you didn't keep it for yourself. Well, at least this birthday was memorable. Had a picnic, survived an earthquake, and with my new long-distance plan, I can call Guam for free on the weekends.
Mona, where did you get these crackers? They taste just like brisket.
I think you've had enough, Ma.
What? Go give her strong teeth and a shiny coat.
Guess what Dad's giving me for my birthday? A brand new car!
Hey, that was my idea.
And now is not the time to quibble about credit.
Quibble? Don't tell me not to quibble. I quibble when I want to quibble.
Why do we always have to quibble when you want to quibble?
Ah, these are the moments I missed growing up.
See, you are trying to take all the credit.
Knock, knock. Just looking for little Dee. Hi, Fig Newton.
Oh, I see your pregnancy is agreeing with you. Mostly in the hips.
Oh, Phyllis, always ready with a clever pregnancy barb. I'll be sure to return the favor when you're with child. If I can get past the Ripley's Believe It or Not cameras.
What's in the bag?
Something fun I thought we could do together before the baby comes.
Oh, you remembered you got us the Joy Luck Club.
Even better, birthing videos. I've got Here Comes Baby, The Crowning Moment, and Don't Look Down, A Mother's Guide to Surviving Labor.
Oh, wow, lucky us. Hey, Mona.
Before you ask, I'm busy.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Good morning, music people. Hey. Camille, I gotta tell you, it's so good to finally have someone around here with a fashion sense unlike the norm.
Hey, the norm is on a budget.
And has a divine sense of style.
Thank you, Camille. Hey, don't we still owe you a final payment for the cover shot you did of Adonis?
I'm not sure, so I'm gonna say yes. Spencer, I'll stop by your office when I'm done at the art department. Mwah.
I always love that third one. Now say something nasty.
Not here. I'm not a dirty little schoolgirl.
But if you were, what would you say?
You're all twisted. I'll see you later, honeypot.
All right.
Honey pot.
Because I'm sweet and lickable, all right?
Oh, is that why you missed the meeting this morning?
What meeting? Nobody told me about a meeting.
That's because we have it every Monday morning. They probably assumed you knew by now.
Guess it's not gonna look too good when I duck out early.
Oh, well, we don't have to be at Bar Deluxe till 10. Chris Pierce is the closing act.
Yeah, about that.
Uh-oh, that's your something bad's a coming tone. Followed by your I should have said something sooner, but I'm a doofus move. What up, Spence?
Camille's taking me to a wine tasting.
This is the third time this month you've canceled on me. Do you want to sign this group or what? Adam, is this fair?
ITC, invisible till commercial.
Come on, Mona. Just let me slide one more time. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Fine, I'll just go without you. Have a good time with Camille.
Thanks. You know you're my girl, right?
Hey, put a sock in it, honeypot. I hate going to clubs by myself. You know how pathetic it looks?
No, but I'm picturing you, and you're right. It is sad.
Hey, you want to hang out tonight?
A last-minute you'll do because I'm desperate date? Seems just like prom all over again.
We can stop by the Gap and check out the cute new salesman.
I'll be moosed and ready by 8.
Hello, hello. Sorry I'm late.
Late? Ooh, what's going on?
Well, I'm turning your old bedroom into the baby's nursery. So I had a few of your things packed up. Okay, all of your things.
Wait, the nursery? Why my room?
Well, it's closest to the nanny's bedroom and the furthest away from mine. I adore my little lump of love, but Mommy needs 8 hours of shut-eye to shine, dear.
You saved all your childhood crap? I sold all mine for Duran Duran tickets.
You seem shocked, dear. Didn't we talk about this?
No.
Oh, my. I'm afraid that's my fault. This pregnancy has added 100 things to my to-do list, and I swear, if I don't write it down, it won't happen. Oh, I did write it down, and it still didn't happen. Oh, boo.
Don't worry about it, Mom. It's fine.
Thank you, dear. Now, I really must scoot if I'm going to make my pregnancy yoga class. If I don't get there early, the hefty third trimester girls take up all the mirror space.
What am I gonna do with all this?
You could start by returning some library books. Are you there, God? It's me. Margaret is 10 years overdue.
Hey! It's my baby adorable doll, Sissy.
I remember that damn doll. You talk to her more than you talk to me.
Sissy says don't touch that, Mona. It costs a lot of money.
Why do you spend so much time with that stupid doll anyway?
Because she's nicer than you, and she doesn't bend my fingers back. What's that, Sissy? Sissy says I'm pretty, and you stink.
That dumb doll can't talk. Sorry, I'm wrong. Sissy says ouchie.
What? Sissy had a very weak neck.
No, Mom, it's fine if you have to miss my moot court competition. After all, I only gave you 5 weeks' notice. Of course, the nursery painter's schedule is more important. Well, good luck with the Adventures of Coco mural. Bye.
Hey, I don't eat special sauce and 409 on my burger.
Sorry.
Okay, you're obsessively cleaning. Something's wrong. What, miss the annual Prada sale?
Prada doesn't go on sale, Mona.
Problems with law school?
Please, some torts, some Ritz, object, sustain, piece of cake.
Gain a pound?
I work in ounces, and no.
Wait a minute. Are you worried about being edged out by the baby?
Come on. I'm a grown woman. It's just developing a head. I mean, what do I care if the baby's getting my room and all my mom's free time?
Yeah, I can see you're completely fine with it.
Sure am. This baby is bringing nothing but joy into all of our lives. You done with this?
Is it true what they say about the way that we're living our lives? It's not right, out of sight, out of mind, as we rape Mother Earth for all that she's worth before it's too late. Stones we send to a land with our fists hit or miss. The people resist, praying for one more day. This should be a good time to be living. Now would be a great time to start giving before it's too late. This should be a good time to be living. Stop taking and start giving before it's too late. For one more day. For one more day. For one more day.
think they're awesome. Do you think we should try to sign them?
How the hell should I know? I answer phones.
Sorry, force of habit. I keep thinking you're Spencer.
I can see the confusion, you know, since we're both tall, buff, and black.
Adam, who are all those strangers in our VIP seats?
That's Jamal, Sean, Brendan, and Vincent, my new crew. I make friends fast when I serve up Cristal.
Aren't you the big spender?
No, you are. I put this on the delicious tab. Gotta love the perks.
I don't know. Something's off. What do you think? I couldn't agree more.
Perfect. Move furniture all you want. You're still not the baby anymore. You heard me. You're being replaced.
Mona, I think something's wrong with me.
I've known that for 23 years.
I'm serious.
I can tell. I haven't seen you without full makeup since you were 10.
That wasn't my fault. The doctor wouldn't let me wear foundation over my chicken pox. But can we focus on what I'm going through now?
Sorry, you were saying?
Last night, I had a bit of a mental episode of sorts.
Like, you think you're going nuts, though?
Not my words, but yes. I know this sounds loony, but I swear I heard Sissy talking to me last night. And not in that good, you're pretty Mona Stinks way.
Hey, if you're gonna clean with 409 and Pine Sol, you gotta open some windows.
Mona, I didn't know what to do when you weren't home, so I just sat frozen in a corner, staring at the doll.
Why?
'Cause I was thinking, if it can talk, it can walk to the kitchen and get a knife. Yeah, and I haven't slept a wink. I mean, that's why I look like...
A hot mess.
Again, not my words, but yes. I don't know what to do.
Well, it sounds like you had some sort of psychotic break, which makes me think of my mother.
Your mom hears voices?
No, but she gets paid a lot to help people who do. You should talk to her.
You really think she can help me?
She helped the guy who thought he was a potato. If she could get him to take off his aluminum foil, she can help you.
Well, thanks for sharing your world with me, yet again.
I always wanted to go to the Skating to the Oldies night. How fun was that?
Yeah, fun. I especially love how they suddenly reverse directions in the middle of the song and everyone charges at you until you end up in the middle of the rink clutching the carpet pole.
But when they played like a virgin, you were leading the pack.
I was skating for my life.
Hey, it's Spence. I'm having sake with Camille at this cool sushi spot. Thought you might want to stop by. Call me back. Peace.
Ooh, sake, sushi, and other people. Thank God.
Oh, we ain't going. I'm not some charity case.
Oh, come on, Mona. It's been you and me. A lot. I should share you with others.
But I like just you and me. Hey, I know. Let's go to breakfast tomorrow. I'm cool with the busboy at Denny's, and he'll give us the hookup on real eggs and clean forks.
Darn, tomorrow doesn't really work for me. I've got church.
Oh, I really need to go to church. What church do you go to?
The Church of Believers in Fellowship. Amen. It's kind of an underground thing.
Well, that sounds like...
No visitors allowed. Well, then how about, why don't we just play it by ear? No plans, just come what may. Okay, see ya.
Now, are you sure you're ready for this, Ma?
I'm a professional. I work with lots bigger nutcases than your sister. I've got my tape recorder, my tissue, and my reconditioner.
Looks like a rubber band to me.
It is, but I don't get paid $100 an hour to call it that. It's an exercise in self-help I use on my patients. See, they snap the rubber band to keep them from making negative statements. And since Dee Dee will be talking about her mother, I need to be open-minded and objective about that big-headed Wigosaurus. Hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Can I see a copy of your diploma?
Hello, ready? I've never been to a therapist before. I hope I'm dressed right.
You're dressed very casual sane. And I just want it noted, for once, I'm not the one who needs the help.
Dee Dee.
Okay, fix me.
You're not crazy enough to lie down. Sit up.
Oh, good. God, can you imagine what my mom would say if she knew I were here?
I'm sure she would be very supportive. Now, Dee Dee, I thought a lot about our session on the phone. We all have challenges in life, and this new baby, it's one of yours.
But my mom and everyone else seems so comfortable about the baby, so sure about it. And I'm just not.
Well, that's because you're used to being the center of attention in your parents' life. But now, you're gonna have to share that spotlight. Look, I know dealing with change is hard, and it can manifest itself in unusual ways.
Like hearing a doll talk?
Dee Dee, that doll didn't talk. That was just you talking to yourself. And it was obviously triggered by stress. It's perfectly natural.
So I'm gonna be okay?
Absolutely.
Then, can I ask you about this dream I keep having? See, I'm being chased down this endless hallway by a dwarf with Louis Vuitton skin. What do you think that means?
It means you better lie back down. Now, this dwarf, does it look like your father?
So, did she fix you?
I think so. Your mom says I've been suppressing my feelings about the baby, so now I need to express myself without fear of repercussion. And in that spirit of healing, I hate your skirt.
Why does your healing have to hurt me?
It's a process. Work with me. And I still have some guilt about being so petty.
Oh, Dee Dee, it's okay to feel what you feel. You're a little old to feel what you feel, but you still feel it. I had the same emotions when you were born.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I remember the first time I laid eyes on you. You were all cute and sweet with the prettiest head of hair you'd ever seen, till I cut it all off with my big bird safety scissors.
You always told me that the hair fairy made it fall out because I was bad.
Yeah, but now I think you're old enough to know the truth.
Your cat didn't run away.
What?
All right, what's wrong with you? You haven't returned my calls, answered my pages. You haven't even dropped by my office to check on me. I mean, how do you know I'm not dead under my desk or something?
Because you keep calling and paging me.
So what did I do now that I didn't know I did that I should be sorry for doing?
Everything's not about you. I do have a life that doesn't revolve around Spencer Williams, believe it or not.
Believe it not! Mona's been using me to fill her schedule because you're too busy and she has no one else to play with.
That's not true. Adam, I hang out with you because we have fun together.
Mona, I'm small, I'm thin. I don't have the sheer bulk that Arnold Schwarzenegger here does. You can't lean on me. I'll break. Now, you kids clear the air and leave me out of it. Unless there's something juicy, in which case I'd like to be kept abreast.
So what's up with you? Why haven't we been doing anything lately?
Because you've been busy with Camille.
Well, you've been busy with Adam.
Well, I've only been busy with Adam because you've been busy with Camille.
Well, I've been busy with Camille because we've been, you know, busy getting busy.
You got me there. Adam won't even slow dance with me.
Look, just because I have a girlfriend doesn't mean you're not still my girl. You know you can always count on me.
I know that. It's just, I miss you. And I'm torn between being happy for you and sad for me.
Hey, this being in love thing is new to me too. But we'll find a balance.
Wow, you're in love with her? And here I was being petty trying to replace you with Adam.
Yeah, about that. You might want to raise the bar a little.
Finally found the McGilvray birthing video. I've been so looking forward to this. Now, this really shows the beauty of natural childbirth. Oh.
Wow! They really cut to the chase, don't they?
I think we know how this ends.
Yeah. That's right. You've been through this before with me.
Yes, but back then when you gave birth, you weren't expected to be involved. You just laid back and let the tranquilizers work their magic.
Mom, I need to talk to you about something. It's about the baby. I just think it's important for us to be completely open about our feelings.
Oh, thank goodness. I have so much to say.
You do?
I know on the outside I am the spitting image of polish and perfection, but underneath, I'm scared to death.
You are?
Oh, yes. And mostly I worry about your father. He has a bad heart, bad knees, bad back. The man's falling apart. How is he going to push a swing?
I'm sure Daddy will be fine.
And then there's me. I don't think I have it in me to do this all over again. I mean, yesterday, I nodded off in the Saks dressing room. If it wasn't for my cell phone ringing, I still might be perched there in my La Perla half-slip.
That is kind of scary.
And my social circle, I mean, we bond over foreign travel and fine wine, not nipple confusion and gymboree. I know I should just be thankful for this blessing. I'm ashamed for feeling so selfish.
Mom, you're human. It's okay to feel what you feel.
If only I could have a drink to numb the guilt. Or at least a Botox shot to hide the worry. Now, what were you going to say, dear?
It's not important now. What is important is that this child is going to change all of our lives for the better. And we'll adapt and we'll get through it together.
God, I love you so much. Sometimes I wonder if I can love another child as much as I love you.
I think you've got enough to go around.
You're a good daughter, you know that?
And I'm gonna be an even better big sister. Heck, with your narcolepsy and Daddy's bad bones, this child's gonna need me.
Hey, Mona, I'm free. Want to hang out?
Sorry, I already have plans.
Oh, with who?
Oh. Hi, honeypot. Mona and I are off for a girls' night out. No blokes allowed.
Yeah, see you later, bloke.
Well, I'll just call some of my road dogs and we'll get our own party started. Shit. I know what's going on. Adam? Spencer? What's up? So after your nails dry, you want to hang out? Spencer from work, man.
To my little sister, who successfully made it through her first year of law school.
Of course, there were a few casualties along the way, the split ends, the canceled brow appointments.
The mysterious patch of dry skin on her forearm.
But she charged it ahead in spite of it all. Here's to beauty under pressure.
To beauty!
So, Dee Dee, what are you gonna do now that your first year is over?
Well, my summer clerkship doesn't start for a few weeks, so I'm throwing a little party tomorrow night to celebrate. Of course you're invited, and tell Spencer too.
Well, we'll try to make it, but we've been working crazy overtime trying to make a deal with this hot singer, Patina. Maverick wants her so bad, they flew her to Paris. But since all we can afford is a town car to Oakland, we're just gonna kiss her ass till she signs with us.
Hello, girls. Sorry I'm late.
We were just toasting Dee Dee. We polished up the Cristal, but Mona was kind enough to bring a fruity assortment of sparkling wine coolers.
Oh, the twist-off cap. How handy. I guess I'll go next. To my baby girl. I'm sorry. Hello? Hey, Earl, hold on a sec. Listen, it's a conference call with the mayor and a planning commission. I didn't think it would be for another half an hour.
It's okay, Dad. Take your call.
I'm sorry. I really am proud. I love you. Not you, Earl.
Well, since your father dropped the ball, what I think he was about to say was, here's to a beautiful, dynamic, intelligent woman whose accomplishments have made this day possible. To me.
Through this journey discovery. Through this journey of discovery. Finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy. Brings out the joy inside of me. Inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is love. And yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
All of the fine women riding it.
I told you the party would still be jumping. Come on, Mona.
We just went to 7 clubs with Bettina. My feet hurt, my ears hurt. I got nothing left.
Well, I'm young and sexy. I still got a little oomph left in me.
Good for you. I'm going to bed. Could you ask Dee Dee to keep it down a little? Oh, good. Looks like this party's about to be finito bonito.
Looking for apartment 4A.
I bet you are, right up there on the left.
Thank you.
You know, the city's getting mighty loose with the dress code. What kind of cop is he?
The kind who carries ready whip in a holster.
I'm here to frisk a naughty first year.
Delilah, what the hell are you doing here?
That's no way to greet someone.
It is at 5 in the morning.
Well, you can't make frozen daiquiris without ice. You got any?
Ice? It's 5 o'clock in the friggin' morning.
Is that a no? Oh, hey, Mona, where have you been? The party's still banging.
Yeah, Dee Dee, just because school's out for you doesn't mean life's over for other people.
I'm sorry, Mona, but anyone who has a life is at my party. But I promise things will be winding down after the male entertainment is done.
No, Officer Sweet Cheeks hasn't left yet?
No, we're taking turns playing with his
You know,
knife.
I really don't want the details.
He was having so much fun, he called his friends. We had a cowboy, a fireman, and I got to unmask Zorro with my teeth.
Ooh, back in detail land. Good night, good morning, whatever. Whoa.
I never really got an answer on that ice.
Okay, baby, comfort is on the way, fresh out of the microwave. Now I want you to relax and think soothing, calm thoughts. I can't believe Dee Dee kept you up all night. You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. That is just inconsiderate and selfish. That's what that is.
Ma, having the calm, soothing thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just know how hard you've been working.
I just need a nap before I go see Bettina perform tonight.
Hey, want to try a little positive visualization?
Oh, yes, and don't forget to do the voice.
Okay. Now, breathe deep and imagine yourself surrounded by crystal blue waters on a quiet beach with a muscular spritz boy misting your sun-kissed skin.
Oh, I can see the white sand. I can feel the cool breeze. I can hear the damn! I was just about to get the spritz boy maroon kid.
Oh, hey, Mona. Hey, Phyllis.
Where was all that noise coming from?
I'm having a new jacuzzi installed.
And whose fool idea was that?
Okay, to the left a little. Careful of the wall now. Yes, keep it coming, keep it coming. I don't want to see anything has to be repaired with a bucket of spackle and a putty knife. Too late. Phyllis is here. Come to see what pricey porcelain looks like?
I've already seen your teeth. We came here to see what all the racket is about.
And Dee Dee, you put in a new jacuzzi when you moved in.
True, but Mom is giving me the updated model, the Extra Spa 4000. A little gift for doing so well my first year.
She has to bathe, doesn't she?
And now I'll be bathing with 8 super jets located near focal muscle groups. Yay for me!
But why do you have to do this now?
Well, I thought I'd get it done while the other people in the building were at work. What are you doing home?
Trying to take back a few hours of sleep that you stole from me last night.
In Dee Dee's defense, Sugar Cube, she couldn't have known that you were going to play hooky from work today.
Well, in Mona's defense, Horsefoot, Dee Dee could have at least given her sister a heads up about all this construction.
Okay, look. There's really no need to fuss. It'll only take a few hours to install, and it won't be that loud.
Hey, Mona, I got the stuff we needed. What's that humming sound? Oh, do you need some alone time?
No, idiot. That's Dee Dee's jacuzzi. Yet another way she's keeping me from getting any sleep.
Well, you can't go out with those raccoon eyes. Why don't you sleep while I start looking through these contracts? Here, maybe these earplugs will help.
Why do you have earplugs with you?
You know those awful bands we listen to before patina goes on? I don't.
What the hell? My God, there's water dripping from my ceiling.
That's more than a drip. Maybe there's a leak in the roof.
No, the roof isn't above me. It's Dee Dee and her damn tub.
You actually think she's in the tub? Because you know the two of us can jump in with it and work this out. Or I could just stay here and look for a bucket.
This had better be good. I was taking a bath and I was just about to power up the wave machine.
Well, kiss your waves bye-bye because they're leaking into my apartment.
Mona, I'm sure that the water isn't coming from my jacuzzi. It was just installed. But you might want to talk to someone about that leak.
I am.
Wow, you seem tense. Maybe you need a nice long soak in the Extra Spa 4000. I'll be done in an hour.
I can't believe that water is leaking into my apartment and you don't even care. I guess some things never change.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I thought you'd grown up, but you're just as self-centered as ever.
Excuse me?
Dee Dee, I've been very patient with you, but I am tired of paying the price. Every time my baby sister, emphasis on baby, decides to throw some wild party or get some supersized water-guzzling tub.
First of all, it's a spa, not a tub. And second of all, I am sick of your bitching. I have done nothing for the past year but try to get close to you. And all you do is find fault with everything I do. Why do I even put up with you?
Put up with me? But for the fact that God made us sisters, I wouldn't even be your friend.
Well, I wouldn't be your friend either.
Well, I said it first.
Well, I meant it more.
Mona, water's shooting from everywhere. What? You might want to get downstairs before your TV starts floating down the hallway.
I'm gonna need that towel.
If I weren't naked, I'd sock you in your big head. What are you looking at, Mr. Kim?
Hello, hello. Oh, my. Is that mildew I smell? Or Phyllis's wet hair?
If you don't want me to use that cheap wig as a mop, I suggest you shut your trap.
Ew, did something die in here?
Not yet.
Dee Dee can't be held responsible for a simple plumbing mishap. Right, Charles?
Well,
Oh,
actually...
I think she can. If she'd been happy with her old tub, I wouldn't be using my rug as a slip and slide.
Well, Mona blames me for everything bad in her life.
Look,
Why'd you even
girls...
let her move in this building?
Whose side are you going to take in this?
Why don't you ever ask what Mona wants? It's always about Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee. You never ask what she wants.
Hey, I'd like a little peace and quiet, damn it.
Come again.
Dee, you had no business doing construction I knew nothing about. It was obviously done poorly and disruptive to all my tenants.
That's right, done poorly and disruptive, so there.
You all should be ashamed for acting so petty. You're grown women. That said, the jacuzzi's being removed tomorrow, and I don't want to hear another word about it.
You won't hear anything from me.
One day you're gonna have to learn to treat each other with a little bit more respect. Like it or not, we're family.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, I like it less.
Well, if it isn't my towel-snatching, tub-blocking sister.
Since it didn't work out with your spa, I thought I would loan you my Econo version. Now, it works better if you kick your legs and you move your hips in a circle really fast.
If you're here to gloat, just get out and take that oversized pocket rocket with you.
Of course I'm here to gloat. You always get what you want. But every 10 years or so, the gods of sisterhood smile on me. Can you feel them smiling?
I do not always get what I want.
Yes, you do. Do you remember that swing set? The one you wouldn't let anyone else play on? And by anyone, I mean me.
Come on, Dee Dee. When is it gonna be my turn?
Never.
Now, Dee Dee, let's share. Get off the swing so your sister can have a turn.
Daddy!
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Mona. You're the older sister. You're gonna have to be more mature about this. If Dee Dee wants to swing, let her swing.
Now push me.
Oh, I'll push you.
That was the first time I saw a swing go all the way around.
Thank God those were my baby teeth.
Well, you deserved it. You were a brat then, and you're a brat now. But this time, Dad agrees with me. And I doubt if even one of your tantrums could change that.
I don't have to throw a tantrum, but this isn't over by a long shot. Hello? Hey, Mom. Oh, my God, what hospital?
Well, what's wrong?
Daddy collapsed with chest pains.
What? Well, they're gonna tell us something. When are they gonna let me see him? Why didn't I bring the quart size?
Okay, here's what I found out from Dr. Evans. Your dad's having an angiogram, and he makes mid-six figures, and he drives a Beamer, 7 Series.
My dad?
No, silly. Dr. Evans. You're not the only one looking for information.
I didn't know you worked here, Delilah.
Actually, I'm volunteering, paying off a little community service, Dad.
Community service? What'd you do?
I was accused of improper acquisition of materials.
You got busted shoplifting?
My way sounds better.
This is all my fault. If I hadn't stressed Daddy out with all my drama, this might not have happened.
Now, as much as I'd love to blame you, I'm the one who called him up at midnight to yell at him for having a second child.
Actually, it was 2 a.m. I answered the phone. Don't blame yourselves. I haven't been very happy with Charles lately. And I took every opportunity to tell him so.
I should have just let him call me Chester.
I guess we all played a part.
Not me.
Ma, the last thing you called him was a troll in tweed.
It was a term of endearment.
Look at us talking like he is not gonna make it. He's gonna pull through this just fine. Right?
Hey, got through 23 years with you. I guess he can survive anything.
Doctor said your father had a heart attack. We won't know how serious it is until we get the test results. So you girls can go see him, but remember, he's still sedated. I wish I were.
Wow, he looks so...
Still.
Daddy, can you hear me?
I think the whole floor hurt you. Let's just let him rest.
It's just so hard to see him like this.
I didn't think he'd look so helpless.
He's always so full of energy.
Always bouncing around with a cell phone on his ear.
Or embarrassing us with some homemade disco move.
And then things change. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Kind of makes you put things into perspective.
I know, Mona, I'm sorry for how I've been acting. It's just that sometimes I can get a little wrapped up in myself.
I'm sorry I said that thing about not wanting you to be my sister or my friend. I'm really glad you're both.
Me too.
Oh, something's wrong. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What? You're standing on his IV drip with your big boots.
If you don't tell him, I won't.
Charles looked terrible. The poor man's hair was a woolly mess. Luckily, I had some Vaseline and Coco's grooming brush in my bag.
Want some coffee?
Thank you, Phyllis. Make mine with a half a pack of Equal and a splash of hazelnut cream.
1 black coffee, take it or leave it. Oh, all right. What's on your mind?
Well, if you insist on prying. My relationship with Charles has been a real mess lately. I have packed and unpacked my bags more times than I can count. But a voice inside me always says, stay. Just one more day.
My voice said, run, girl, and don't forget that cash in the mattress.
Right. Today has made me realize why I stayed. I love that man. And the thought of losing him is more than I can stand. If he pulls through this...
When he pulls through this.
I'm gonna do a better job of taking care of him.
And he needs you.
I have tried to get him to slow down. Charles is just so stubborn. Seems the coffee is affecting my sinuses.
Yeah. They do make it pretty strong.
Whoa, looky here.
You two aren't drunk again, are you?
No. Phyllis is just offering encouragement. I knew she listened to people for a living, but I didn't think she was actually good at it.
Hope you feel that way when you get my bill.
Maybe this dark cloud has a silver lining. I mean, look at us, getting along. No talk of cheap clothes or bad hair or big feet. Daddy would be so proud.
It's true. Yeah.
Hey, gang. I have great news. The angioplasty we did on Mr. Thorne was successful.
Oh, thank God.
The arterial blockage was minor, so I'm going to refer you to a specialist for follow-up. So with proper diet and rest, he should recover fully.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Evans. Best news we've heard all day.
But I have even better news. We found missing forceps.
Is that supposed to be amusing?
Well, I just thought you would appreciate a little humor. I mean, after all, laughter is the best medicine.
Did they teach you that in medical school in the Bahamas?
Okay, another misdiagnosis. By the way, Mr. Thorne's awake now, and he requests to see his favorite girl.
That's me! You coming, Ma?
Oh, honey, please. The sight of your father in a loose, thin hospital gown is one I can do without.
Well, it sure is nice to have my whole family here. And you too, Chester.
Thanks, Mr. Thorne.
You gave us all quite a scare, sweetheart.
From now on, our job is to keep the stress out of your life.
Mona and I brought you a fruit basket.
And we brought your favorite robe.
Time for your sponge bath, Mr. Thorne.
And that's from me. I'm a little dirty.
In LA.
Yeah, got your email.
I shopped on Rodeo, went to the Getty.
Got your postcard.
And, entre nous, I indulged in a little summer fling.
Is he in this trunk?
He was a paralegal where I did my internship. By day, I wowed attorneys in the boardroom. By night, I wowed Monsieur Fling in the bedroom.
Yeah, I had a lot of excitement in the bedroom, too. Bugs. This big, and they flew.
Mona, didn't you go out, meet any guys?
Clearly, you didn't read my email. Too many freaks, not enough circuses.
Well, wait till you see all the cute clothes I got. I think I even lost weight. I mean, can you believe there's a size smaller than a 0?
The more things change, the more they suck the same. Well, Welcome home, kid.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is love. And yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Mom, having the chocolate flown in all the way from Belgium?
What has Mother always told you? When it comes to chocolate, coffee, and men, the richer the better.
Hey, Double D's. Oh, God, whatever you're planning, it's big. I'm gonna have to get my eyebrows waxed, aren't I?
Yes, and as a general rule, yes.
We are planning a surprise anniversary party for my mom and daddy. Well, it won't be as much of a surprise for Mom since she's throwing it, but Daddy will be surprised. And you might want to consult the wax lady about those bristly hairs on the back of your thighs. What are you looking for?
My self-esteem. I swear I had it when I came in.
Sugar Bear, ever since your father's heart attack, I've got a whole new outlook. Spin, live, love, spend.
And that's different how?
It's all about the here and now. You can't wait for happiness to go on sale. If you want it, you gotta go ahead and pay full price.
There is no end to the rewards of good parenting.
So, is it your 25th anniversary already?
Don't age me, dear. It's our 24th.
And the highlight of the affair will be a family slideshow focusing, of course, on Daddy with his daughters. Did you bring your pictures?
I was wondering what you wanted these for.
Mona, there are only 6 pictures in here.
Well, there was a picture from last Thanksgiving of you, Daddy, and my arm, but you thought your lips looked greasy and you destroyed it.
Right. Then I guess I'll have to work with these.
Well, how many do you have?
I'm not sure. I've still got to get grades 4 through 12 out of storage.
Camille, these pictures are incredible. I mean, how did you get Beyonce to pose with that lion?
I didn't. We're on safari in Kenya. The lion ran up. I snapped the photograph. And I tell you, in addition to singing and dancing, the girl can run.
Oh, and where were these taken?
The Australian outback. I was there while they were shooting that Survivor show. Snuck over to their camp and got some really great nudes.
Hello, Mr. Probst. Nice boomerang.
Adam, don't you have something you need to do?
Yeah, but I'd be arrested if I did it right here.
Sorry about that, Camille. Adam's just a little coarse.
Coarse?
Yes, it means uncouth, crass, rough-hewn.
Rough-hewn? Where'd you get that?
I read, Mona. And all I'm saying is, when it comes to Adam's humanness, he's not human. So, back to business.
Please. So, with the cover art you've done and your freelance work, you are obviously qualified to shoot our new artist, Aristophanes.
Aristophanes? Really? Not very catchy, is it?
Okay, we're still working on his name.
I crossed it off the list.
Ooh, more nudes. I like those cinnamon buns.
Yeah, that's my ex. And the lady underneath him, his secretary.
The shadows are fabulous.
How can you stand to have a picture like that in your portfolio? I caught my ex-girlfriend cheating once. I just died inside. And then I put dog doodle on her car handles.
Wish I'd thought of that. Instead, I keep this as a reminder. That was the end of that, not the end of me.
Wow.
So, do you want me to shoot this nameless bloke or what?
Yes, definitely. We would love for you to shoot Scaramouche.
I'll go get the contract.
So, Mona, are you shagging him?
What? No. Spencer and I have been friends for years. He's so in the no shag zone. I mean, we don't even think of each other as shaggable. Ugh, he has zero shaggability.
Good God, woman, open your eyes. Look, it's George Bush with a book. You don't see that much.
I mean, who throws a 24th anniversary party? You know why she's doing it? I'll tell you why she's doing it. She's doing it just to rub my face in it for the 24th time. That's why she's doing it.
Ma, it's not like Big Dee Dee's skulking around looking for ways to annoy you.
Hello, sweetness. Hello, bitterness. I came to invite you to my extravagantly faboo anniversary bash. I would have mailed this, but I knew you'd be here, sucking the joy from your daughter's life.
This is unexpected. Almost as unexpected as your new hair having no tire tracks. Guess the cat died a natural death this time.
Oh, did one of your 14 go missing? Miss Aubrey not anyone? Oh. Did it suddenly get tropical in here?
Are we having a hot flash?
Don't be silly. Women in their mid-30s do not have hot flashes.
What does that have to do with you? Here comes menopause, here comes menopause. Here comes menopause. What?
Please, the woman came to invite you to a party.
That's right. Wait. You are having a surprise party for a man who just had a heart attack? I will be there.
You will? Wonderful. I assume you won't be bringing anyone.
No, because he ran off with some horse in stilettos.
Hence the party.
Wow, Camille, I see the photo shoot went really well.
Yeah, the way you integrated the guitar and the torso, genius.
Genius. I should be charging more.
This look is perfect for Adonis.
Adonis? I rather like that.
Yeah. The only name left on the list was ridiculous.
What was it?
Ridiculous.
Wait a minute, this is Spencer.
Yeah, the sweet thing stopped by the shoot to see if there was anything I needed.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna do that. But this is a great candid. I mean, Spencer doesn't usually look so good in pictures. The camera tends to chunk him up.
It can make a brother look bloated.
Camille, I hope I'm not out of line asking this, but my family's having this big anniversary thing Saturday, and I was just wondering if you'd consider taking some shots like these. Maybe get a few hundred of me and my dad.
I'd be glad to do you a favor. I've got to run. Call me with the details, and I'll be sure to bring my Elton John slimming lens. It also adds hair.
There's a party on Saturday.
Yes, pick me up at 8 and wear anything but that orange Sean John.
You told me you liked that.
I'm sober now.
Oh, you heteros and your games. Why do you do that to him?
Do what?
Can't you see?
See what?
The truth. I'll say no more.
You haven't said anything.
Exactly.
Get out!
I've already left.
Exactly how much is this surprise gonna cost me?
Daddy, we have to have the Cristal and the Camembert and the Beluga.
Just tightening.
Can't breathe.
Ain't nothing wrong with your heart, little mister. And I've got the torn 90 to prove it.
You got me.
2 times, as I recall.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, Dad, I didn't know you were going to be up here.
Just passing through on my way to the poorhouse.
Actually, Doodlebug, your father and I ought to do his cardiovascular exercise. Brisk 2-mile walk. That's once around Burberry and twice around Neiman's.
Just tightening.
That's the 3rd message he sent today. Summer fling is starting to feel more like summer cling.
Well, why don't you want to see him anymore?
After Neil and I broke up, I needed a relationship vacation. And Summer Fling and I agreed that there'd be no strings. Well, there were little fuzzy handcuffs, but no strings.
Did you call me up here just to flaunt your sex life?
No, I wanted you to preview the slideshow. Look, me and Daddy when I was born. Me and Daddy the first time you took me sailing. And that's you.
With Dad hiking in the Grand Canyon? And there we are in front of the Eiffel Tower. And at the Wailing Wall with Whitney and Bobby.
I
Amazing, right? Beyond amazing, especially since I've never been to any of these places.
But everyone at the party will think you have. I am a whiz with iPhoto. Look, here, I gave you braids and uncrossed your eye.
A year after fate dumped you on my doorstep, you still don't get it.
Mona, I saw how you reacted to all the pictures I had, and I just wanted to make sure you had just as many.
But you can't digitally rewrite family history.
Yes, you can. Control-Alt-7 with iPhoto.
About iPhoto. This is not my childhood.
I just wanted there to be a balance.
Well, there wasn't any. You grew up really knowing our father, and I didn't, okay? I'm sorry my relationship with him is too pathetic for your little slideshow. You'd think Dee Dee would have learned something about me over the last 12 months. And why can't she just leave things alone?
Because her mother's an ass.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I just like to point it out at every opportunity.
This whole thing with the pictures just reminded me how much Dad wasn't there.
Well, you know, pictures don't necessarily tell the whole story.
Yeah, but no pictures do.
Mona, fixation on the past is the most significant obstacle to contentment in the present. I think you just need to move forward. If that doesn't work, eat a cheesecake. And don't stop till you hit cardboard.
If this is the best Monsieur Marcel can do, we are clearly facing a tablecloth crisis. What do you think?
I think I'm an idiot. Whenever I try to do anything nice for Mona, I wind up making her feel worse. What kind of sister does that? I'm just this callous, unfeeling, thoughtless, insensitive, jump in any time, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I drifted.
Are you okay?
Just feeling a little run down. What were we discussing?
Mona.
Oh, yes. I don't think you should make a career out of cheering her up. I mean, you have better luck finding real diamonds in Phyllis's jewelry jar.
I just wish things were different for Mona and Daddy.
It's very compassionate of you, sweetheart, but you can't turn back time. Well, not without a good 20 grand and a surgeon who's discreet.
Good morning, squatters.
And where have you been, young lady? Out late again acting like some tramp? After all I've done for you, it just tears me up inside.
I'm 3 minutes late, and what do you care?
I don't. That's my monologue for tonight. I'm auditioning for an all-male, all-Asian production of Gypsy, and I'm a shoo-in for Mama Rose.
A Gaysian gypsy? Good luck with that show. What are you two doing in here?
I got the Adonis press release you wanted.
And I brought you a message from Big Daddy Charles. He wants you and Dee Dee to meet him for lunch today at the Riverdale Country Club. Ooh, can I eat your lean cuisine?
Why, I would love to have lunch with Daddy at the... Wait a minute, I bet Dee Dee's behind this. Man, when she decides to work a nerve, she just puts on spurs and rides that puppy.
So, it's a free lunch with your pops.
Yeah, but don't you and I have plans?
No, I'm cool.
More odd behavior from Spencer. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you something.
Maybe somebody has to go put on jazz pants for an audition.
Okay, first of all, they're jazz shorts. And can I leave the bitchy to me?
Excuse me, Roberta, could I have another basket of the olive bread?
Going for 3, are we? When you carb loading for a marathon?
No, I'm just trying to fill the time while I wait for my dad and my sister.
Oh, she called. She ain't coming.
What?
Hello?
Dee Dee?
Hey, Mona. You having a good time?
No, where the hell are you two?
What do you mean, you two? Daddy's not there having lunch with you?
Even I'm not having lunch with me.
Hold, please. I have another call. Hello?
Dee Dee, honey, I'm tied up with the real estate board. I'm going to need to reschedule lunch. And tell your sister I'm sorry, too. I love you.
You know, Mona, one of the nuttiest things just happened. You are gonna laugh.
He's not coming, is he?
He's not. That's the funny part. I never was. I wanted you two to have lunch, you know, to make up for the time you didn't have with them. And from your chilly silence, it's pretty clear you're mad at Daddy.
No, I'm mad at you.
Ooh, that wasn't clear from your chilly silence.
You know, Dee Dee, I don't have to go looking for disappointment because you always dig it up. Always. Roberta, where's my olive loaf?
There you go. And if you're thinking about dessert, might I suggest something from our sugar caddy? Our equal is particularly fresh today.
Ma, if you're here to say I told you so, please don't.
Is that how you see me? As someone who always says, I told you so?
I don't necessarily see you that way so much as I hear you that way. So please don't start in about Dad and how unreliable he is.
I would never do that at a time like this. I mean, Lord knows Charles isn't perfect. He's arrogant, stubborn, inconsiderate, short. But he's your father, and that's why I try not to be negative about him.
And I appreciate that.
Mona, you know, it's only natural for you to have certain expectations of your father.
But I was at a place where I was comfortable having none. Now, thanks to Dee Dee, I'm wondering where the hell was my father all those years?
Well, he may have been there more than you remember.
Pictures of me? And I'm guessing the guy without a head is Dad.
I was more bitter about the divorce than even I knew. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Oh.
A box of heads? What am I supposed to do with these?
Honey, get some glue and put your childhood back together.
Looks like you missed one.
Actually, I couldn't bring myself to butcher that. Look how proud he is holding you. You are his firstborn, and you have a connection with your father that no one can ever take away.
You damn sure tried with the scissors, though. Thanks, Ma.
Okay, I'll see you later, baby. I prepped her for you.
Hey, Mona. Hope you like roses. They come from my heart.
Actually, they come from someone else. They're addressed to you.
So I re-gifted the flowers from Mr. Fling. Just please hear me out.
Listen, I'm okay. And I was fine with my relationship with Dad until you pointed out what was defective about it. And I know it's foreign to you that somebody could have a relationship that isn't perfect and actually be happy with that. But I do, and I am. It's how I cope.
Wow, you've really got this thing with Dad in perspective.
I'm talking about you now. You're my sister, and that's my cross to bear.
I didn't see the change-up coming.
Guess you have a lot to learn about your sister.
So do you.
Not really. While you were away for the summer, I house sat, remember? That's a curious, shower head you've got there.
It's therapeutic.
I bet it is. Adam, I'm on my way.
Okay, I give! Your constant verbal assaults have finally worn me down. I'm reduced to emotional rubble. For 62 grueling days, I have been gossip-free, but a man who wears a thong can only be so strong. Spencer loves you. He's loved you since college. He told me so himself at Jason and Karen's wedding. He's been fighting it for years, and it's killing him inside. Whew, I'm spent.
Spencer actually told you this?
From his own sensual but manly lips.
Yeah, I sensed that something was going on with him, but is this possible?
Trust me, Spencer is passionate about you. I listen, I see, I know. How'd I miss that?
Previously on Half and Half.
I had had the best summer in LA.
Yeah, got your email.
And, entre nous, I indulged in a little summer fling.
Is he in this trunk?
We are planning a surprise anniversary party for my mom and daddy. Well, it won't be as much of a surprise for Mom since she's throwing it, but Daddy will be surprised.
Camille, these pictures are incredible. I mean, how did you get Beyonce to pose with that lion?
I didn't. We were on safari in Kenya. The lion ran up. I snapped the photograph. And I tell you, in addition to singing and dancing, the girl can run.
You suddenly get tropical in here.
Are we having a hot flash?
Don't be silly. Women in their mid-30s do not have hot flashes.
What does that have to do with you? Spencer loves you. He's loved you since college. He told me so himself at Jason and Karen's wedding. He's been fighting it for years, and it's killing him inside. Whew, I'm spent.
Yeah, I'd sensed that something was going on with him, but is this possible?
Spencer is passionate about you. I listen. I see. I know. Hey, how'd I miss that?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Good, you're home. I gotta talk to you.
Can it wait, say, 3 to 5 minutes?
No. I just saw Spencer in the elevator at Delicious slobbing down Camille, our new photographer.
So?
He didn't tell me first. No, I don't mean he had to tell me before he tongued her, but now I realize this has been going on for a while. I mean, the canceled lunches, the whispered phone calls. We're supposed to share everything.
Mona, some things are private and cannot be discussed because they could turn a person's world upside down. I mean, that's why I can't tell you about the miscellaneous baby I might be pregnant with, so get over it.
Know what? Spencer can wait. Did you say miscellaneous baby?
I am just one trickle away from knowing my fate.
Oh my God, Dee Dee, who, when, how?
Mr. Summer Fling on the beach, and I think you know how.
How could you not use a condom? You took a whole suitcase full.
Of course we did, but it broke. I think the salt wore it down.
Oh, from the ocean water.
No, from the margaritas. Mona, what am I gonna do if I'm pregnant? I'm only in my 2nd year of law school. I'm just getting used to being on my own. How can I be independent with a dependent?
Well, maybe you're not pregnant. I mean, how late are you?
28 hours and 19 minutes.
You might want to hold off on buying a breast pump.
Mona, I have gained 2 pounds and I am craving salami. I'm going insane. Would you mind if I peed alone?
Actually, I'd prefer it. But please call me as soon as you know. I'll be at Spencer's. Hey, can I tell him you might be knocked up just to break the ice?
No, you cannot.
Well then, can I tell Dad? I've been waiting years for you to mess up this big.
All right. Brother lets out a few screams of joy, and suddenly the whole neighborhood's... Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me, nipple guy. And I have to tell you, my feelings are a little hurt. That's why I'm here. In the middle of a sex scene.
Can this wait? I have a guest.
Oh, she's still here?
Yes, she is.
Camille. Hi.
Yep, Camille. Y'all met, remember? At work, when everybody had on pants.
Care for a little vino?
No, thanks. I don't like drinking out of Spencer's jelly jars.
Oh, me either. I'm pretty much game for anything, but I draw the line at Welsh's Grape Collectibles. We have actual glasses now.
Ain't she classy?
We? Is she living here?
Oh, no, darling.
Relax.
Look, I just didn't want to tell anyone about us until I knew it was real.
That's okay. I just thought we were friends, that's all.
Come on, Mona. Don't go questioning our friendship over this.
And if I may butt in, which I'm going to do anyway, so don't try and stop me. Friendship's not always defined by the sharing of secrets. Sometimes it's defined by the giving of space.
Oh, that's nice. Real nice.
I suppose you make a point. Some sort of grown-uppy, more mature than I am kind of point. And I will contemplate that point on the other side of this door.
Well, thanks for playing. See you later. Bye.
Oh.
Don't mind Mona. She's, well, once you meet her mother, you'll understand.
I knew you'd lose that man if you didn't do something. Now look what's happened. Not only have you lost him to an older woman. And a foreigner at that. You let that woman sail across the ocean to take your man.
Ma, Spencer wasn't my man.
And you know why? Because you didn't listen to your mother. I begged you to get to that man before somebody else did. Now you can't get to him because somebody else listened to her mother and beat you to the goods.
He's just a friend. Sure, a friend I spend most of my free time with, but hey, if he's happy, I'm happy. I'll just have to get a hobby.
Well, your new hobby is going to be being alone. You want to know about alone? I'll tell you about alone. It's waking up in the morning, there's 2 eyes staring at you, and they belong to a cat. And sometimes it's 4 eyes because the cat brought someone home. That's alone.
Do they have psychotherapists for psychotherapists?
Don't drag Dr. Hoffman into this. Now, have you thought about how to get Spencer back?
Ma, I couldn't stop this if I wanted to. This thing is moving fast. Remember Spencer's jelly jars? Gone. They have wine glasses now.
Wine glasses? What did I tell you? I tell you what I told you. I told you to buy that man some wine glasses. 2 Christmases ago, I told you that. I even went down to Crate and Barrel and bought some for you to give to him, but what did you do? You kept them for yourself. Now you got 8 matching wine glasses and no man. All right, get it up.
I always wondered what outfit I wouldn't want to get caught dead in. Now I know.
And I always wondered if pets really do look like their owners. They do.
Speaking of pets, tell your herd of cats you'll be home early on Saturday. The party will be over by 10, so Charles and I can spend a romantic evening together.
Oh, does the Ritz have a defibrillator in every room now?
Charles is more energetic than you think. In fact, I'm trying to figure out how to slow him down in the boudoir.
Trust me, you can't. Just get through those 3 minutes and get on with your day.
If a blue plus sign appears, congratulations, you're gonna be a mother. If a pink minus sign appears, congratulations, you're not gonna be a mother. Talk about straddling the fence.
Hello, baby Dee's mother. Woo! I'll be right out. Sweetheart, can I get into the little girl's room? Had a couple of French martinis at Bisou, and you know I don't sit on public porcelain.
Give me a second! I didn't know you were coming over.
Well, I needed you to proofread the party menu. Shoo, go.
So, am I gonna be Auntie Mona?
Shh! I don't know yet. I peed on the stick, but before I could look at it, my mom showed up. Now it's locked in the bathroom with her. Save yourself! Mother, could you hurry up, please?
Just a minute, darling.
No! Now, I need to get back in there.
Show a little patience. A little intestinal distress, dear.
Yes, that's it. Okay, time to go. Just leave the menu on your way out.
That's right, dear. Just make sure you take a good look at this. Oh, my God, I'm pregnant.
What do you mean you're pregnant?
What do you mean you're pregnant?
Mom, this is my pregnancy test.
No, dear, this is my pregnancy test.
What are you doing taking a pregnancy test?
What are you doing taking a pregnancy test?
I asked you first, and what makes you think that this one is yours?
Because these are the nail marks I left when I was clutching it, waiting for the results in your bathroom.
Well, if this one is yours, then where is mine? Woo! Yes! I'm not pregnant!
And it's a good thing you're not, young lady. How dare you almost make me a grandmother?
I think that is really off the subject. Mom, you're pregnant? How is that possible?
Well, your father and I have been rekindling our passion ever since his heart attack. I mean, could have happened any one of 1,000 times. Fairmont, backseat of the Bentley, your couch.
Okay. Okay. It's just, we all thought that you were starting menopause.
Guess I had a few eggs left in the carton.
So what now?
I don't know. With you on your own, it was just starting to be about me. And your father, his heart is barely beating as it is. I better have the paramedics standing by when I drop this one on him.
Hey.
Hey. Look, I just wanted to get my leather jacket. I think I left it here.
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry I showed up at your place earlier. That was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Kind of like now.
Yeah. Well, I gotta run. Camille's waiting in the car.
Great. You know, Spence, I'm glad you found someone who feels the same way about you that you feel about them.
What's that mean?
It means I'm being supportive. Now go.
Guess what?
You're pregnant and I'm the good daughter now?
Sorry, your luck hasn't changed that much. I'm not having a baby, but my mother is.
Can she do that?
Apparently she can, and she did, and she is.
Wow. Dee Dee's times 3. Scary.
Not to me, I'm thrilled. I think. Yeah, I am.
I can't believe your mom's gonna be a mom again. This is like a huge life-altering change, especially for you.
How so?
Well, I'm the firstborn. That's in stone. But you've just become the middle child. You're not Cindy Brady anymore. From now on, you're Jan.
Hey, I've been looking for you, man. We gotta talk. Why didn't Mona tell me she's happy I found someone who feels the same way about me as I feel about them? What's up with that, huh?
I don't like being accosted. You have 15 minutes to get your hands off me.
Did you tell Mona what you swore you never tell that I told you?
I am offended that you would even think such a thing. When you tell a gay person to keep a secret, it's kept. That's what we do. Keep secrets. Got any more?
No. And I don't ever want Mona to know I had real feelings for her.
Had? Don't you mean have? I'm not fooled by that British beard you were sexing in the elevator. I know what's going on in here. Wow. Gibraltar.
Look, what I had for Mona was real, but she's made it clear she doesn't feel the same way, so I moved on. I'm with Camille.
Sweetheart, you did a great job with the party. And with your mother not drinking, it's not going to cost me nearly as much as I thought.
Yeah, Mom's trading one bottle for another.
Wow. We're going to be doing the bottle thing again. Private school, and the car, and the college. Chest tightening. Can't breathe.
Remember the little boy who cried, chest tightening? You're gonna be all right. We're all gonna be all right. I'm gonna be a big sister, and you're gonna be somebody else's dad.
Yeah, I'm going to be somebody else's old dad. I used to be the hip dad. Now I'm going to be the hip replacement dad.
Pop, don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. You were never hip.
Mrs. Thorne, the candid photos will turn out much better if they're a little bit more candid.
Dear, I don't do Pilates, Tybo facials, and Botox merely to provide eye candy for the random construction worker. I do it for image. And with pictures, I control that image by knowing where the camera is at all times so I can look my absolute best. I don't do candid.
I see.
I knew you would.
Want some ice to keep those things chilled while you work your way down to the prime rib?
I don't bother. I brought a cold pack with me.
Need a to-go cup for your champagne?
Got that covered, too.
You're good. Can't wait to see where you put the fondue.
Mona, they're out of shrimp, and something told me to check the bottom of your bag.
Hey, this is my family. I'm entitled to this food. I just don't happen to be hungry right now.
Listen, I need to apologize. I could have told you about Camille a lot sooner.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell people what's going on. So you just don't. And then they find out another way. Guess that's how life is.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not like I do this all the time.
Mona, please. It's why they have your picture at the register at the Red Lobster.
Camille, that is an amazing gown.
Oh, thanks. It was a ceremonial Mandarin wedding dress, but I scored it off a shoot for Panda Express. Oh, Mrs. Thorne, I was just about to reload.
Damn, I hate to waste a good pose.
Oh, there's my man. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at them. They're cute together, huh?
Yeah, real cute. Did I miss something? Ma, I can't believe you actually decided to show up. What made you change? Or have you been drinking?
I'm here, Anna. I would have been here sooner, but a crowd swept me into the Maimon bat mitzvah down the hall. Those kosher coladas really got some kick.
Well, I need to talk to you about some kind of delicate. It's about Big Dee Dee. She's...
It's what I thought, isn't it? She going through the change.
Alice.
Big estrogen challenge, Dee Dee.
I don't think you want to go there.
I'm a grown-up. I know where I want to go.
Okay.
I see you're living alone and loving it club went home early. So glad you can make it.
And I see you don't have a drink in your hand. Allow me to share.
It's like an old friend. Too bad my doctors advised me not to drink. The things they have trumped up over the last 20 years.
Those menopausal personal summers finally getting to you.
Phyllis, did he tell you we're pregnant?
Pregnant?
Yes, which explains my pooch. How about yours?
You can't be pregnant. You old, and he's older.
But I still know how to lay it down.
So you see, what you thought was menopause was actually the end of my first trimester.
So you actually do have sex with that man? I'm speechless.
That's the best gift I've gotten tonight. Thank you.
Here's to another 24 years of happiness, togetherness.
And unexpected miracles.
To my mom and dad.
I hope that Amazon has a 15-pound baby.
That's what I love about you, Ma. You never give up hope.
It was a nice party, wasn't it?
It was quite a night. The man I never wanted got away, and the inside of my purse smells like I found Nemo. I'm feeling good.
Plus, Our mothers finally spent some time together, just the two of them.
I don't think throwing up in adjoining stalls could be considered an act of togetherness.
Hey, we are talking about our mothers. We should take what we can get.
You guys are gonna love this seafood gumbo. Patient of mine is a chef. He's been going through a bad divorce, but in between sobs, I made him write down all the ingredients.
Smells delicious. Maybe I can impress Camille with it. Can I have the recipe?
Not without a court order. This is a pot full of doctor-patient privilege.
Well, when do we get to taste this chef-tacular meal, what?
Yeah, I'm ready to get my grub on.
Hey, I am not over here popping out hungry man dinners.
What's a hungry man dinner?
Oh, it's something you have on Christmas when your dad's with his other family.
Walked right into that one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
This game's a lot more fun now that Dee Dee's gone.
Yeah, who's she kidding with her made-up words like quagmire and paroxysm?
So, Spencer, sounds like you and Camille are serious. She got any man friends for Mona?
We're working on it. We don't want Mona to be alone for the rest of her life either.
Hello, Mona has ears and feelings.
And ovaries that aren't getting any younger.
Good evening, I'm Ron Brown. I'm here to offer a brighter future for San Francisco.
We don't want one.
Allow me to begin again. I'm running for County Board of Supervisors, and I'd like your vote. And yours. Oh, and yours.
Clean up the town with Ron Brown. You're a Democrat. And cute. Come on in and tell me more.
My mission is to gain...
Good. So are you single?
Oh, God, she's doing it again.
Do you have any children? Are you making any kind of payments to women on a monthly basis?
I'm not a husband or a father, and the only woman I have financial ties to is my mother. I manage her portfolio. You need to know all this before I get your vote?
No, I need to know all this before you date my daughter. Then you get my vote.
Man, am I glad I found Camille. I do not miss feeling alone and desperate.
Let me remind you what it feels like.
Mona, get in here and meet Ron Brown. He's a politician who's free Friday night.
Ron Brown? I got your pothole in the mail, man. It works good. Hey, you got my vote. And if you run for re-election, I can use a can opener, man.
I was thinking fanny packs, but I'll talk to my people.
Here's a single voter who also happens to be free on Friday.
Hi, Mona.
I have to apologize for my mom.
Why don't you apologize over dinner on Friday?
I don't think she's gonna let up till we go out. Say, Friday?
I have to check my calendar.
I checked. You're free. You just got yourself 3 votes. If my cats could vote, you'd had 7.
Look at these adorable booties. I got 6 in every color.
That's a lot of booties.
2 for the baby, 4 for Coco. I don't want my precious to feel left out when the baby comes. Yeah.
Hey, Dee Dee's. Listen, I got a date. Now, does this skirt say conservative working girl or just working girl? Hello, did you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I couldn't get past the I got a date part.
My mom fixed me up, but I do have a date.
Hey, my mom fixed me up too, with this guy I haven't seen since I was a kid. We were in Jack and Jill together.
It's a club for African-American children of a certain social standing, and by certain, I mean rich.
My mom calls it daycare for the hoity-toity negroidy.
Anyway, all us Jills had a crush on this guy. I never got up the courage to say hi.
Well, my guy has a vision for a brighter San Francisco, and he gave me a button with his picture on it.
Oh my God, that's my guy, Ron Brown.
My guy is your guy?
We can't both date the same guy.
I don't even like sharing a salad with you.
Isn't this an interesting coincidence? But it'd be foolish to walk away from such an eligible and handsome man.
I don't know, Mom.
You're not the first sisters to face this dilemma. The time, 1978. The place, the disco hut. Vivian and I both had our eye on Wayne. He was the Travolta of Tucson. Between the two of us, we boogie, oogie, oogie that boy right in attraction.
Mom, the point, please.
The point is, dating the same man didn't jeopardize our relationship. My stealing a man from Vivian did. But that was years later. Her fault. And not relevant to this parable. What is important is that Ron is a wonderful man, and there's no harm in playing it out.
It just feels kind of icky.
Yeah, like white trash, but black.
All I'm saying is you should keep an open mind. I mean, odds are, if he likes Dee Dee, he won't like you. And if he likes your sister, well, we really don't need to go down that road now, do we?
Mona, where have you been? Ron Brown just called. He wants to know if we're still on for the night.
Really? He called?
Well, I called him, but he still wants to know if we're on. Well, he knows we're on because I told him. The point is, Ron Brown was on the phone.
Ma, I can't believe you called him.
Yeah, Mona and I aren't really comfortable seeing the same guy.
Well, clearly you ladies don't read USA Today. Here's what it said in a nutshell. There ain't no more men. Opportunities like this don't come around every day.
Well, Dee Dee, if both our moms feel this way, maybe we are missing something.
And it'd be nice to get reacquainted with Ron.
Then we all agree. You know, I've always regretted the time I let a good man go.
Oh, not another story about Dad.
I said a good man. I could have been Mrs. Lou Rawls. Oh. There I was, answering phones at the United Negro College Fund telethon. He winked at me, and you know what I did? I tell you what I didn't do. Lou Rawls.
Ron's gonna be here any minute, and look at me. My hair's frizzy, my makeup's uneven, and how did this dress get so small? He's never gonna like me.
Oh, will you stop that loser talk? I did not raise a loser. I raised a beautiful girl who's got everything that Dee Dee has. Minus that freak show she calls mother.
Yeah, glad I don't have one of those.
That's right. So get off the ropes. You have the first date advantage. I want you to get out there and knock that Dee Dee right out of the ring. And remember, he's a politician, so don't mention you smoke pot.
I don't smoke pot.
What about that night you came home soaking wet, ate 2 whole jars of Jif, and then couldn't stop talking about the delicious tap water?
I was pushed in a pool. I hadn't eaten all day, and I was 16 with a lazy eye. I just wanted to fit in.
Okay, let's focus. Now, Ron went to Yale, so no George Bush jokes. He was on the debate team, so don't give him any lip. And he played 4 varsity sports, so remember, hockey's the one with ice.
You got all that from his pamphlet?
Honey, I've got a computer, a single daughter, and time on my hands. I Googled the hell out of him.
You did research for me? I'm touched.
Don't be. I did it so we could beat those Diddy Dee Dees. Okay, baby. Showtime.
Get the Ma, what are you still doing here?
I will ask the questions. You've got some explaining to do, young lady. When I tell you to come home at 12, I mean 12, not 10:30. So how'd you mess it up?
Actually, we had a nice time. And yes, I got a goodnight kiss, and he wants to see me again.
Yes! We're ahead. That's practically 2 dates before Dee Dee even has one.
Ma, we don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, after he goes out with Dee Dee tomorrow, he may end up liking her.
Then don't give her any tips.
Well, don't worry. We agreed we wouldn't talk until after we both had our dates.
Well, I didn't agree to nothing. Do you think it's too late for me to call Big Dee Dee?
I'm sure she's asleep.
Perfect.
I had a great time tonight. You seem so comfortable around all those dignitaries.
Well, I did go to Miss Felicia's finishing school. Then Miss Felicia became Mr. Felicia, and the school closed.
That would explain your firm handshake.
Well, I can do more than shake hands. Oh my God! You scared me to death! What are you doing in my tub?
My tub is being resurfaced. And I must say, the jets on the bottom were worth the extra money. So tell me, how did our date go?
Champagne and dinner at the top of the mark, and an invitation to cocktails next weekend with the senator.
Excellent. I'm sure that puts us ahead of the competition.
You mean Mona?
Don't get chummy with the enemy. Team Dee Dee is in it to win it. Ooh, that's catchy.
Don't you think you're getting a little carried away?
The only thing that's getting carried away is Phyllis on a specially reinforced stretcher. Besides, local government is just the first stop on Ron Brown's train to the White House. I mean, he's going to need a first lady. Oh, you will set fashion trends for all of America. And when I say you, I mean me. Phyllis, the blouse must be really well made. It just holds up year after year.
Ever notice when some women are pregnant, they look pregnant, but others just look fat? If you look in the mirror, you'll see.
Oh, well, the burden of the fertile. By the way, after I give life, I'll let you have my maternity clothes. You'll love the extra room to jiggle around in.
I would love to stand here and watch you retain water. But I brought Mona something for her next date with Ron.
Dee Dee's got another date with him, too. And if it's anything like the two of us, well, we know how this will end.
I'm not rolling over this time.
Maybe that was a problem last time.
You know, that's the beauty of having children. We get to correct the mistakes of the past. My baby is getting Ron Brown.
She can have what's left after Dee Dee is done.
Bring it on, big girl.
Hi! Just came over to say hi. Haven't talked to you in a while. Boy, your hair looks good. Okay, so do you like Ron or what?
Yeah, I like him. How about you?
I like him too.
Oh, well, Ron and I have a connection.
Ron and I have a connection and a history.
My mama set me up with him first.
Okay, here we go.
Spencer, what are you doing?
Removing weapons. It's always the innocent bystander who gets cut.
Nobody's getting cut. We are two mature women having a mature discussion.
And I think the only mature thing to do is for both of us to stop seeing him.
Isn't there any other mature thing we could do?
Mona, we took a risk going out with the same man, and I don't care what our moms say. Great guys will come and go, but none of them is worth losing a sister over.
Not true. If The Rock walks through that door, you're dead to me.
Come on, Mona. Goodbye, Ron.
Goodbye, Ron.
Maybe we should go for ice cream more often.
Oh, we will. So, tell me more about the life of a politician.
Well, basically, everything's a compromise. Take ice cream. I hate vanilla, but I eat it because it's non-controversial.
Then I guess you don't want any of my caramel decadence.
Sounds scandalous.
Look over there. A baby, a rich person, and an old woman. I smell votes.
Good eye, Mona. Be right back. I can't believe y'all with Ron Brown behind Dee Dee's back. Look, I know from experience, you do not want to cheat on a black woman. They will cut the crotch out of all your FUBU.
Spencer, I really like this guy.
But you and Dee Dee threw your buttons down.
Well, I pinned mine back on. See?
Don't get me wrong. I understand the games you confused single people play. Before Camille, I was forced to juggle women and keep all those complicated lies straight, too. One time, I even had to fake a Jamaican accent all through dinner, and that's not so easy to do, man.
You didn't make it to dessert, did you? Look, I'm weak, he's hot. And he's almost finished kissing that big-headed baby, so please take your bad accent and go, 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 go.
Okay, but when these chickens come home to roost, me don't want to be around the in-house.
No way, this is not happening.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is. You have on your date shoes. You're on a date.
Listen, I thought dating sisters was a bad idea, but I took a poll in the office and 75% were in favor of it.
Shame on you after we threw down our buttons.
That reminds me, Mona, I need to swing by the Mission District to pass out a few buttons before our date on Friday.
Your date. Ron, would you excuse us for a moment?
Look, I was gonna break it off with him, but I don't wanna.
Then there is only one thing left to do. Ronald, my sister and I aren't comfortable dating the same man. And since we can't decide, we think you should pick one of us.
We do.
Okay, I pick Mona.
You do? You heard him, he said Mona. That is what you said, right?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I hope there are no hard feelings.
Don't speak. There's nothing more to be said. And you better not be checking out my ass as I walk up the stairs. You know, Mom, this is the first time I've actually been dumped by a guy. I'm not doing this again.
I remember the first time a man was foolish enough to let me go. I was an optimistic beauty, pinned my hopes on a married man who just cast me aside. I then took up with an Italian movie star who didn't mind that I was a prostitute with a heart. Wait a minute. That wasn't me. That was my character from Sweet Charity. Guess this is a first for the both of us. Damn, that Ron Brown and his poor taste in women. And the worst part is, I have yet to face the gloat monster who lives under the stairs.
So for you, this was all about beating Phyllis?
Oh, of course not. Maybe a smidge. Okay, I was totally consumed. Pass me the ice cream.
Look at us. This is so sad. Alone, rejected, pigging out.
Oh, my God. We've become Mona and Phyllis.
Then Dee Dee said choose, and he said Mona, that's me. And I said, you do? And Dee Dee's face kind of crumpled all like this, but I was all, yay, inside.
Okay, tell it to me again, just from the face crumbles.
So tell me about this cat. I mean, what's he like to do for fun?
Go out with me.
Yeah, he likes to go out with her.
What do you like about him?
He picked me over Dee Dee.
Yeah, he picked her over the Dee Dees.
Cool, cool. So, Mona, what color are his eyes?
They're, I don't know, probably some color that won't offend the voters. Vanilla.
Anyway, what difference does it make? He only has eyes for Mona.
Well, Camille's eyes are brown with 2 flecks of green in the left and 1 in the right. And you know how I know that? It's because I'm really into her. Maybe you need to look a little closer at why you're really into Ron.
And maybe you need to look a little closer at who is providing you with that liquor. Oh! Hello?
Give me what you got. I can take it.
I decided to exercise restraint.
That's very noble of you.
But that's enough exercise for today. So, how does it feel, big girl, the agony of defeat, or should I say, the big feet?
And so it begins.
What is that sweet taste in my mouth? Oh, it's victory. Hey, can I borrow one of your shoes? I want to learn how to kayak. Woo! I'm on the road. Come on, girl, give me both of them. I'm going to build me a catamaran.
Hey.
Hello.
You'll be happy to know I'm not going out with Ron anymore. For real this time.
You didn't have to do that.
That's what my mom said. In fact, she's downstairs making more Ron Brown campaign buttons. She hasn't let go of the dream.
Well, my mother's upset she won't be redecorating the Oval Office. She thinks the big seal on the carpet is just tacky.
Our mothers are a trip.
Yeah. And we can't forget that their relationship is their relationship and not ours. We really got swept up in their competition.
Not me. I just wanted to beat you.
Oh, the ugly side of sisterhood.
Well, what can I say? I liked getting the guy. You know, for a moment, I felt like a Dee Dee.
Being a Mona is great, too. I mean, you get to have a Dee Dee for a sister.
And I'm sorry I dated Ron behind your back. You know, he wasn't even a good kisser. Too conservative with his tongue, too liberal with his hands.
And the life of a campaign girlfriend could get old. I mean, how many fundraising cocktail parties can one go to?
You went to cocktail parties? He had me passing out flyers in Chinatown.
So, I was wondering, not that it matters, but did Ron ever say why he picked you over me? Was it because you're sturdy and can carry more boxes?
No.
Was he a breast man? He liked big, oversized breasts, right?
It's killing you, isn't it?
No, not at all.
You know, it does feel good to be a Mona. Big cha-chas and all.